Hello everyone, and welcome to my Sister Wives For You channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. In Sister Wives, the Coyote Pass property has become a hot topic. Mary and Janelle have been at odds with Kody and Robyn about their portion of the land since the start of season 19. The divas persisted despite Kody's initial resistance to splitting the land in equal portions. Mary even threatened him, saying that if he didn't cooperate, she would see a lawyer. Kody weighed all the factors and divided the property into 4 equal sections. Kody recently sold the property in Coyote Pass. What was the profit margin for Robyn, Mary, Janelle, and Kody? Kody and Robyn previously paid $10 for Christine's portion of the share. Following her divorce and subsequent life with David, she gave him the share. The Coyote Pass is approximately 2.42 acres in size, according to the property records. Sister Wives. After his 3 wives abandoned him, Kody claims that polygamy slapped him across his face. Kody had 3 wives when he first started the show. He was courting Robyn at the time, and they eventually got married. The plural family wasn't doing well at first, but they were making an effort to stick together. But following the pandemic, things took a turn for the worst. Kody was left by the OG 3 spouses. When his wives left him, he was astonished. Since then, Kody has been open about how his wives leaving affected him emotionally. He said that he felt slapped in the face by polygamy. He contacted Robyn on Valentine's Day and, while they were all together, compared the special day to the previous year. Furthermore, the move did not sit well with Robyn either. Sister Wives. What was the Browns' Coyote Pass property profit? The U.S. Sun reported that the Brown family just sold their property near Coyote Pass for approximately $1.5 million. The property was sold in 4 stages. On April 14th, Kody and Robyn sold the first phase for $305,000. The remaining 50% of the property belonged to Mary and Janelle. Each phase brought in $305,000. The money was equally distributed among the 4 of them. Each of Kody, Robyn, Janelle, and Mary made roughly $375,000 from the Coyote Pass property if we add together all of the transactions from each phase. The land was purchased by the Browns for $820,000 in 2018. Since Christine had her share at the time, they split it into 5 parts. But she sold Robyn and Kody her part. The Browns generated a $680,000 profit if we take the total deal into account. The 4 members each generated a $170,000 profit. Kody had aspirations of constructing 5 homes on the property when he purchased it, 4 for his wife and a 5th for himself. His desire, however, was never realized because he lost 3 spouses in quick succession. Robyn, his 4th wife, is all that remains of him at the moment. Kody asserted that he should have the majority of the property because he paid for 90% of it. Janelle demonstrated to him that the funds came from the family's joint account by presenting him with the pay stubs. She therefore called for an equal divide. Mary and Janelle each own 25% of the property, while Robyn and Kody own 50%. Kody Brown, star of Sister Wives, has made a comeback to Cameo, but his customized video messages to fans now cost more than they did before, raising questions about if he's struggling to make ends meet. Rumors that he and Robyn are having financial difficulties have been around for years. It's likely that all of that talk started when Kody filed for bankruptcy in 2005, years before he married Robyn in 2014. It's intriguing that Sister Wives Kody Brown provides birthday greetings, motivational speeches, and more at Cameo. He appears happier when he's promoting messages. He's well known for his flamboyant outbursts on film, in which his resentment at his ex-partners, kids, and even his beloved Robyn usually comes through. He must have increased the cost of his communications because he believes the platform may be a lucrative venture. Perhaps, keeping the bottom line in mind, he sought to project a good vibe on Cameo. He used to charge $99 for cameos, but now fans had to pay $149 each. Don Johnson, a well-known celebrity, charges $500 each message, but other celebrities price less. Although they are more expensive than they were previously, Kody's costs for cameos aren't particularly excessive. Cameos are a profitable side employment for reality stars like Kody. Perhaps Kody is charging more at Cameo to cover his expenditures because he and Robyn seem to be huge spenders. What does Kody buy with his money? The homes that he and Robyn have purchased are, in fact, extremely costly. In late 2024, they sold one house for $1.775 million and shortly after, they bought a second one for $2.1 million. Even though Kody and Robyn have been compensated for their appearances on reality TV for years, their income might not cover all of their expenses. When Robyn was getting ready to marry Kody, she owed roughly $30,000. In order to obtain mortgages in Las Vegas, the other Browns had to settle the debt. Kody and Robyn spend a lot of money on more than simply home. Additionally, it's jewelry, like the matching signet rings by David Yurman that Robyn and Kody wear. In the video above, you can see his ring. Kody's expensive jewelry has a horse design on it. According to the official David Yurman website, the ring is composed of sterling silver with 18K yellow gold. It costs $1,250 at retail and has a 14.8 millimeters diameter. It's a rather expensive design, though prices may vary. Kody also has a Heart of the Ocean pendant from the same upscale jeweler. A lapis lazuli shield is featured in the design. This amulet could represent strength. A person defends himself with a shield, and Kody is particularly defensive about practically everything. Those two women benefited from that gentlemanly gesture. They each received $375,000, which is a substantial sum of money. Kody held 97% of Coyote Pass prior to the patriarch spending $5 to alter the ownership distribution. Kody and Robyn received $750,000 from the $1.5 million sale of the land. Kody achieved a new level of maturity by acting honorably and admitting that his ex-partners contributed to the family's development in the same way as he did. However, he had less money in his personal bank account as a result of giving his ex-partners more money. Kody's wife has a penchant for luxury. Katie Paulson, an adventurous reporter for Without a Crystal Ball, recently exposed Robyn's creepy doll obsession and called her out. According to the official Instagram account of that publication, Robyn spent a staggering sum of money on personalized doll clothing, American Girl dolls, and other dolls. These trinkets are said to have cost her $70K. It must have been enjoyable to purchase all those things, but it seems excessive, as if Robyn was using her purchases as a coping mechanism. She can also take pleasure in showing off the toys to her loved ones. Investopedia suggests that conspicuous consumption may be involved. Conspicuous consumerism, according to one website, is the purchase of goods to display one's wealth. Robyn, who once had trouble affording Victoria's Secret clothing, might share Kody's desire to appear wealthy after years of adversity. Desiring items is perfectly acceptable, but it's possible that they have overspent. He may feel more financially secure now that they have sold their house in Coyote Pass and Kody is earning money from Cameo, where he has a 4.86 rating based on 144 films, but it's as likely that he always feels like the wolf is at the door. Many people, including celebrities, struggle with financial uncertainty. I hope Robyn and Kody, the Sister Wives stars, have enough money to meet their expenses. Star of Sister Wives Kody brought up 18 kids. With the death of Garrison Brown, there are now 17 children. He will always be remembered. Kody has seen many highs and lows during his life, some of which were caused by financial issues that required time to resolve. There is always hope, though, and it appears like Kody is making an effort to organize his finances. Although there isn't any evidence, it's always possible that they're having financial difficulties. If so, Kody's actions might relieve some of the burden. Tamron Hall was seen by many Sister Wives fans as the ideal host for the Candid specials. Even if Kody Brown wasn't exactly thrilled, Tamron had a talent for posing the questions that everyone wanted answered. He was calm, straightforward, and unafraid to explore the dynamics of the Brown family. Then she disappeared, without a word. At the time, there was no explanation for Tamron's departure from the Sister Wives reunions. Viewers were left wondering what had transpired behind the scenes when Sukanya Krishnan showed up one day to take her position. Some fans found the transition disheartening because Tamron put more pressure on the cast than Suki did, despite Suki's warmth. However, Meri Brown herself finally solved that long-standing riddle on the April 17th broadcast of the Tamron Hall show. Tamron says she was warned not to come back. Tamron summarized her experience with the show during the segment. According to her, Sister Wives launched in 2010. The polygamous lifestyle of Kody Brown, his 3 wives, Meri, Janelle, and Christine Brown, and their 12 children at the time enthralled America. Robyn Brown became Kody's 4th wife, and the couple had adopted and born children. Tamron informed the audience that she had hosted the reunion specials for 4 seasons and had seen the family's disintegration up close. She added, "We also saw the family disintegrate." In 2021, Christine left the family. In 2022, Janelle followed. The season's debut, in which Meri, the matriarch of the family, chose to divorce him after 32 years, had the greatest ratings in 10 years. But things started to change following her last tell-all. She disclosed, "I was told not to come back. Some people felt that the questions I was asking were too difficult." Tamron claims that her questioning of Kody's formal divorce from Meri so that he could wed Robyn and adopt her children was the turning moment. She emphasized how Robyn's standing appeared to be elevated above that of the other wives as a result of that decision. According to reports, neither Robyn nor Kody liked Tamron's remark that formally marrying Robyn legitimized the one wife over the others. Her tenure as host ended shortly after. "I never had any issues with you," says Meri Brown. The reunion was poignant as Meri joined Tamron on the show. There was obviously no animosity between the 2 women as they embraced, crying. Meri eventually allayed rumors that she had contributed to Tamron's resignation by saying, "I never had any issues with you." Longtime viewers of the show, many of whom had never ceased to wonder why the host they loved vanished so abruptly, found a rare sense of closure in the Full Circle event. The drama will undoubtedly continue when Sister Wives returns on TLC on April 20th, but maybe without the same degree of accountability that fans used to receive from Tamron Hall's direct, unapologetic inquiries. Like Kody Brown and 3 of his 4 wives, the Brown family has left Coyote Pass. Robyn Brown, Christine, Janelle, Meri, and Kody Brown purchased the more than 14-acre property close to Flagstaff, Arizona, in 2018 for $820,000. The property sold for $1.5 million, according to a Wednesday Sun story. The Browns originally planned to build 5 homes on Coyote Pass, one for each of Kody's 4 wives at the time, and one for Kody himself, for whatever reason, as longtime Sister Wives fans know. But the proposals were never implemented. In later years, the land became a source of contention for the Browns. Unfortunately, Kody's unequal land distribution for Robyn and Kody was not acceptable to Janelle and Meri. Following the restructuring of Coyote Pass ownership earlier this month, Meri and Janelle were given a significantly higher portion of the selling earnings than they would have previously earned. Although Meri and Janelle left Kody in 2022 and 2023, respectively, Christine's ownership in Coyote Pass was acquired after she and Kody split up, leaving Kody, Robyn, Janelle, and Meri as the sole 4 owners. As of 2022, Kody's name appeared on all 4 of the Coyote Pass lots, while Robyn's name appeared on 2 of them, 1 large lot and 1 tiny lot. Meanwhile, Janelle and Kody jointly owned one of the large lots and one of the tiny lots, while Meri and Janelle jointly owned only one of the large lots. After years of conflict and confusion, Kody, Robyn, Janelle, and Meri finally addressed the discrepancy of the 4 parcels that make up Coyote Pass. To update ownership more fairly, each member signed warranty papers earlier this month. The Sun reports that on April 14th, one of the 2.42-acre plots, in Kody and Robyn's names, sold for $305,000. The second 2.42-acre parcel owned by Meri and Janelle also sold for $305,000. The 5.16-acre chunk divided between Janelle and Meri and Kody and Robyn sold for $490,000, while the 4.48-acre piece that belonging to Kody and Robyn sold for $400,000. The sale of all the land brought in $375,000 for Robyn, Kody, Janelle, and Mary, in case you're keeping track at home. When season 19 of Sister Wives debuts on Sunday, viewers can witness more of the struggle between Mary and Janelle over Coyote Pass as they continue to fight for their portion of the family's land. In a preview for a future episode, Mary reminds viewers of an email she sent to Robyn, Janelle, and Kody asking them to start the conversation about selling the family's farm. Throughout the show, Mary claims that she has not taken part in any of the discussions and is not even sure if any have taken place. Mary admitted that there was a lot of confusion on how things have been handled in the family, even though she told viewers she planned to push the issue on Coyote Pass. In a previous season episode, Janelle stated that Kody could do whatever he wanted with the property that he and Robyn are on because their names were, at the time, on most of the Coyote Pass lots. Kody even said this season that he thought about screwing over Janelle in the Coyote Pass dispute, but he maintained that Robyn forbid it. Kody claims that Janelle doesn't trust me because she would screw me if she could. I think so. To tell the truth, I've thought about disappointing her. Okay, so, I'm being honest, but I won't, he continued, before telling the crowd that his wife with a conscience won't let me. Mary and Janelle discuss the Coyote Pass property dispute in the video below. Sister Wives, how much profit did the Browns make after selling the Coyote Pass property? The Sister Wives drama just keeps on delivering jaw-dropping moments. One of the most talked about topics in recent years has been the fate of the Brown family's controversial Coyote Pass property. For years, fans watched Kody Brown and his wives navigate the ups and downs of land ownership, zoning issues, and the emotional turmoil that came with trying to build a dream life on the sprawling Coyote Pass property in Flagstaff, Arizona. But now, with the property officially sold, the question on everyone's mind is, how much profit did the Browns make after selling the Coyote Pass property? In this bombshell article, we'll break down everything you need to know about the Brown family's financial windfall, the true reasons behind the sale, and how the Browns' real estate ventures impact their lives in ways you never expected. Hold on to your seats, because the truth about the Browns' financial situation is more shocking than ever before. The Browns' journey with Coyote Pass, a timeline of dreams and disappointments. Before we dive into the numbers, let's take a trip down memory lane. The Brown family's relationship with the Coyote Pass property was filled with ambition, tension, and drama. When Kody Brown first bought the land, he envisioned creating a sprawling family compound where his four wives, Mary, Janelle, Christine, and Robyn, could each have their own homes, all nestled together in a beautiful and peaceful desert landscape. The initial purchase. Kody purchased the Coyote Pass land back in 2018 for a reported $820,000. The land consisted of nearly 20 acres of prime real estate located in Flagstaff, Arizona. Fans were led to believe that this would be the family's forever home, a place where the Browns could finally settle down, overcome past struggles, and live happily ever after. However, reality quickly set in. Construction delays, zoning issues, and skyrocketing costs all contributed to the family's frustration. The dream of a family compound seemed farther and farther away, and tensions began to rise among the wives. Not only did they struggle with the vision of the compound, but the constant pressure and disagreements took a toll on their relationships. Kody's financial struggles. As the family dealt with multiple failed plans, Kody's financial situation grew more complicated. Reports suggest that he struggled to finance the project, with the family taking on significant debt to fund construction. In fact, many believe that the sale of Coyote Pass was a direct result of Kody's inability to manage the project and his failure to come up with the funds needed to continue development. The sale of Coyote Pass. How much did the Browns get? Fast forward to 2025, and the Browns made the bold decision to sell the Coyote Pass property. But how much profit did they actually make? Was this move a savvy financial decision, or did they lose out on a potential goldmine? According to Sister Wives insiders and real estate experts, the Browns sold the Coyote Pass property for a staggering $1.2 million. This sale marked the end of a long and painful chapter for the family, but it also brought in a significant profit. Here's a breakdown of the numbers. Original purchase price, $820,000. Sale price, $1.2 million. Profit, $380,000. While $380,000 might sound like a great windfall, there are several factors that make this profit less straightforward than it seems. Let's take a closer look at the costs, complications, and real estate market conditions that impacted the Browns' sale of Coyote Pass. The costs and complications of the Coyote Pass project. While the Browns may have made a $380,000 profit on paper, the reality of the situation is much more complicated. The family's journey with Coyote Pass was riddled with delays, legal issues, and major setbacks. Construction and zoning issues. One of the biggest challenges the Browns faced was the land zoning. In order for the family to build their homes, they needed to rezone the land from agricultural to residential. This process was lengthy, expensive, and fraught with complications. Local regulations, permits, and building codes all added additional layers of difficulty to the project. Rising costs of development. On top of zoning and legal issues, the Browns faced ever-increasing construction costs. According to reports, Kody had initially planned to build homes for each of his wives, but as construction dragged on, the costs for materials and labor soared. The Browns were left in a financial bind, with no clear solution in sight.